Hello, YouTube. How are you today?
Alrighty then. So, hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lovely folks, we'd like to see you. I am the Lord. I am your host, the Lord of the Crocus Squirrels, and we have today the Snack Patrol. Say hello, Snack Patrol.
Hello, Stark Patrol.
Especially that one. So on our list of fun, hilarious things today, we actually have 4 games that will be by the end of the stream will be rated the good, the bad, the ugly, and the what the fuck were you thinking? And I've got a fairly good range of games today. And I'm pretty sure we'll be able to come up with appropriate ratings. So hello, Crypto. I see you in the chat. Yes, the Megalodon quote-unquote mockumentary was actually pretty much the lowest rated thing ever. This is what happens when you lie. This is what happens when you lie to your viewers. Megalodon has not actually properly existed in a long time. Yes, I see you there. I see you there, Miss Opal too. Okay, just be nice. I'll pat you on the head later, maybe. Okay.
With a rolled up newspaper.
Yeah, no. Rolled up newspaper, so freaking gauche. Besides, where are you gonna get a print newspaper these days? Where the hell are you gonna get a? Where the hell are you gonna get? I can
go a half mile that way and get one.
No. Where the hell are you gonna get a proper print newspaper? I should say. Something that actually does.
Oh, proper British paper? I have no idea.
When the New York Times, when I trust the National Enquirer more than the New York Times, you should probably say something. That's right, the Gray Lady, the paper of record, the bullshit merchant. Did Shark Week turn into suck? That's unfortunate.
Yep, that's why I like decreased Shark Week. By the way, hello, Mother Dragon.
Hello, Mother of Dragons. How you doing, Mom? Okay, let's go with something. We're gonna do something. Yes, we're gonna play ourselves some video games. A couple of things noteworthy I want to kind of touch on. There was actually a news story this morning. Actually, it started yesterday. There were a couple of Republicans that were running for Congress. One of them is actually trying to become a senator. She's trying to become it's a black woman trying to get a Senate seat in Maryland. She wishes to be the junior senator from Maryland, which is fine. We like that thought. Making an absolutely crazy freaking campaign video. Wow. Showing Baltimore the way it really is, which is actually kind of funny, as opposed to the way some people would like to paint it. Painting it like that's not a very good idea. Again, you lie to people, so it's like the Shark Week thing. You lie to people long enough, and they're gonna figure it the fuck out. She went and anyway. Oh, I'm kind of hoping she actually manages to get somewhere. She seems like she's got a brain in her head. Laura Loomer has beat out 5, despite the fact that she has almost no social media presence, has managed to, on Parler alone, managed to scare up enough support to win the Republican primary by double digits in this, including one of those votes, and actually 2 of those votes, Donald Trump and Trump, because that's Florida 21 is where Mar-a-Lago and Palm Beach hide, so we're good with that. And another one where somebody was rude and yesterday morning sent out an announcement that another gentleman, one of them from Florida 7, I think it's Florida 7, decided to tell everybody at the last moment, as in at the moments before the polls opened, that this particular individual was dropping out, firing somebody or other. Yeah, that was A, not true, and B, triple plus uncool. They find out who the hell did that. Those people are in for a shock. Because that is actually that's direct election interference. If the guy won, which is fine, but we don't know by how much he could have won had that text not been sent. Okay, moving right along. What was that other story we were looking at, Opal?
Oh, shoot. I forgot. Give me a hint.
Gaming related. Aside from Google and Apple, aside from Apple having its panties in a twist, which we already knew about, and we've seen more filings on. That's going to be a hot. That's a hot take. It's going to be very entertaining. It was also pointed out to me that Google was in fact sued. There was in fact a filing on Google. But they did actually use different arguments on Google. I was impressed. Are they actually running episodes? CSI New York sucked, dude. How you doing there, Zaxter? Long time no visit. All right, so these games will be played in no particular order. My existing opinion has very little to do with anything at this point, because I don't actually have all that much of an opinion on most of them. I have played a couple of them though. Oh, speaking of fun games, if you're an actual adult, the demo for Even Equal 2 is out. It is free. Go get some. It's actually kind of an interesting read, and yeah, a lot of the things that were tasty about Even Equal are still tasty now. So Alisoft is doing its own translations, and it's a little on the rough side yet. We'll figure it, but I'm sure they'll get that worked out. Go check it out. Seriously, I was up rather early this morning, running through that thing. It was some fun. Okay, let's go with which one do I want first? This is actually going to turn into a lot more random than I had anticipated. All right. Let's get that out.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't. Where did I...
Though I might recommend the one I was playing last night.
What?
Though I might recommend the one I was playing last night. Oh, I love that game.
All right. This one here, not many of you are likely to go after immediately. It's not due out on Steam until next year. It's up on the Epic Game Store right now, assuming that it can be fucking launched. What the hell's it doing?
Oh, well, we just get to imagine us traveling through space.
Here we go. That's better. And dude, that camera's on. Give me 5 seconds to turn on the auto detect, which I should have done already and did not. Yes, we know high CPU. We were expecting that. Thank you very much. Stop fucking around, XSplit. Now,
See,
hopefully this thing takes the PS4 controller because we're screwed otherwise. Welcome to Mortal Shell. This is a Souls-like replacement game. You could replace your shell. Boop, 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 boop. And it is supposed to be Souls-like in the details. Is it really? I couldn't tell you. That's gonna have to be turned up. Almost all the way, just to get it looking good for you guys. Wow, not even that. Like, we'll just turn it completely up. Automatically lock on next target on enemy death. Well, that might be an interesting idea. Let's get the X-Bone controller out so we can actually use that.
Yeah, I have to admit, I do like the X-Bone controller. Or, well, I should be honest here. I am using a third-party version, which is a little nicer.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I'm gonna take this off here for a second and see if it's just playing the default keyboard thing and I can use any controller I want. Ah, it apparently doesn't matter. Okay, fine. Looks good.
Ooh, twirlies.
Convince you that it's better than Little Witch Novena. No, I'm not sure I want to, actually. Give me video. Wow, this is actually really freaking slow. I'm not even sure we can play this game. PlayStation 4, woohoo! Okay. Yeah, I'll take the next target thing. Okay, what do we got? Invisible on hand, blah, blah, blah. Everything else should be okay.
Oh, wow, that begins dominating.
Alright, it's not down quite low enough yet, so give me a minute. Hello?
Squirrel, that music is dominating.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna use the alright. Yep, okay, that's better.
Okay. Yeah, that is better.
Yeah, no, this is running that shit out of my out of the processor. It really is. I was hoping I could get that down. Alright. Oh wow, that's quicker at least. Quality preset medium. Can we get that down here? Let's try low. Apply that. All right. Wow, this is kicking the crap. See, a good chunk of the problem with this game is going to be, will it operate better without XSplit running around? Because right now this game's eating 6 gigs. No,
wow.
Not that much. It's 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it is pushing the shit out of an i7 6700K. It's pretty bad in here. We should be able to do a little better. Tar and glimpses. I have no idea what the fuck that even means. We're fine. I suppose we'll find out. A simple loot is a consumable. The game is currently loading.
Don't count on it.
Beyond the grip of the familiar. I don't actually have that
Well,
much
don't
more
tell
to
me
do.
it's as reliable for profit.
Alright, let's see what we got. Uh-oh, it's a log! Can I kill the log? Can I kill the log? I want to kill the log. No, I don't want to skip. Oh, that's not a log. Holy shit.
What's that?
Yeah, that's a corpse. Oh, it's a corpse. It's a corpse of me. Okay, cool. We can do a corpse of me.
Ah,
And here's the thing that we. Here's a this is going to be the tutorial segment, and this is going to be really difficult to play. What a shit. Okay, that chop is that level of chop that you're seeing is actually the game. Where did ETS go? Get your ass over here. I want to see what the actual spec, what the requirements are on this. The game runs,
But not good.
well, it's actually not running all that badly at the moment, but
told you shouldn't have forgotten Xbox anniversary. Now it's mad. Jeez, man, you never remember anniversaries, can they?
No, I think that's a flawed weakness in all men.
Yep. We'll have to confirm that with the Mother of Dragons sometime. Squirrels.
who are you and why are you important? We'll tap out for a second while that runs. Ooh, a blade. That turns out to be the key for a gate. So it's now going to teach me how to attack. With a hollow. Oh gods, no. Now this game is $30, and I need to find. It actually says it'll work off of an i5 4590. And recommended is the Intel Core i7 or Ryzen 7. Which suggests to me that somebody is full of shit. Or this game is really badly optimized.
I would have to say it's poorly optimized.
Hey, Brian.
Or dodge, you fool! Lock on. Dodge more. Wow. Whoa.
Come on, squirrel. Squirrel, stop taking it. Dish it out.
L2. Okay, so this is actually a light tutorial. You push the buttons in the direction you want to go. I was just trying to kick it fast. Because why the fuck not? Mortal token! Ooh.
I have to say, I like the look of that sword, though. That sword is cool.
It's actually hollow. It's not that good. Alright. Oh! Well, that's kind of interesting. Take damage while hardened will be converted to will actually generate health. Fine. All right. Wow.
Is it me or is your frame rate kicking its ass?
Frame rate looks like it's see, actually that's a problem. At the moment I can't tell. I don't know what my actual frame rate looks like.
Yeah, on the stream, it is a little bit choppy.
Well, it's maybe
Extremely choppy.
Yeah. That's even if you subtract YouTube tutorials. Oh yeah, wow, that was horrible there for a moment. The animation in this is really nice. I'll give it that. Like, I like that.
Apparently it wasn't going to kill me anyway. Okay, that's not cool. Do I have to kick the crap out of that? Is it just going to let me go at this point? Because this game here is starting to look like it has some of the same problems that Hellpoint did.
Oof.
Huh.
Although this one seems to work. This one seems to work a little better in some ways. This has actually got that. This has actually got that look and it got more of that look and feel of Dark Souls. And I am shit at Dark Souls combat. I know that. That's always been a thing.
Well, don't you know, Croc? You have to get good.
Ooh, I can crawl. And honestly, this game is so bad. It seems like it's so badly optimized. I can't run it like this. Because it's really jamming this processor. Oh boy. On the upside, the graphics themselves aren't actually doing that badly, considering. Because it didn't actually quite. It wasn't quite max. It didn't quite max out the GPU, which is good. I like that. In fact, I could probably turn it back up to high and get away with it. I couldn't play. I doubt I could play this on ultra.
Ultra settings.
Yeah, ultra. I'm pretty sure I'd be screwed on ultra. It's the rest of the thing that's actually. It's the rest of the game that seems to be the problem. Because even with XSplit on, it's maxing. It is absolutely maxing. With XSplit on, it's absolutely maxing. I have been running 100% GPU, and it's now eating more RAM. Ugh. All right, I think we're done here.
Good.
I think we're done here. If I had a more powerful machine, this would probably have gone better. I'm not actually a huge fan here. In terms of it being a Souls-like, it's a Souls-like. It's there. It exists.
It is. It's got good graphics.
The graphics will be okay. If I turn them up, the graphics will be fine. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
It actually didn't look that bad the way it is. Just a little flaky.
Yeah.
But considering I turned the graphics all the way down, I was kind of expecting that. I cannot and will not knock them for that.
Yeah. You can get a little artsy in its gameplay, like more geared towards story, but that could just be because we were in the tutorial part.
Well, it's actually a thing everybody bitched about with Dark Souls. There's no tutorial.
Yeah.
And my number of fucks given at this point is pretty well zero. Nobody else gave a shit. Not too many other people gave a shit. Because really the ones that wanted the damn tutorial were the blue check marks. And we all know what I think of those.
I prefer optional tutorials. Like, I keep bringing up this game, but Outward, I say Outward did the tutorial the best.
All right.
Where it was like an optional thing you could do, and the thing was you didn't have to go through every step. You could skip to whatever steps you needed tutorials on. Or you'd even go back to one if you wanted to redo it.
Now, just to give you guys an idea of what we were dealing with here, the difference between it running now and the machine running now at more or less, and the way that game was running, it's about 65% of my CPU.
Wow.
100% down to about 30, down to the middle 30s. So yeah, my machine should be able to run this without any difficulties, and yeah, it's pretty jammed up. All right, let me do a thing here real quick. Copy. And then we'll move on to the next game. I actually am thinking of getting in there and trying to do a little bit of trying that game again later without XSplit running, and I'll give you guys an update then. Hey, TMA. Ooh, what is that? What would that be?
That would be the Biden November 3rd video that he talked about.
Oh, wow. The Bidening. Take the test. No. Not the Bidening. We are not doing that. The hell? No. I refuse. I would vote for Oscar the Grouch first. At least then I know what the fuck to expect. I'll give you a Raspberry Crypto. Wow, that's just holy shit. Alrighty then. So I'm gonna do that, and then this. try and get things down a little bit better. Actually, let's just click that whole thing off for right now. Think that should actually help matters. And that gets us into the middle 20s. Wow, Firefox, that's getting really old. Okay. Yep, okay, we're good. So I switched.
Okay, what's next?
I switched the stream itself. Yeah, Biden actually does need to be. Well, okay. You know what? We just need to put him. We just need to put him in a quiet corner with his in his rocking chair with his blankie, and just let him slowly go to pieces. Because that's going to be a thing. All right. So what do we got next? I think. This one. I choose. This game, I choose you. Okay, let me make sure that that's actually going to do its thing. Oh, yep, nope, I already set this up. This one here, I've actually already dug into a little bit. And whilst Mages normally does really good work, this is, well, okay, whatever. Now, this one does not actually have direct controller support, and it's set up in kind of a really weird freaking way. It was actually set up very strangely. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Infinite combate. Combate! Alright, and we should probably start with a new game rather than... Actually, no, I'm actually gonna load the game that I was working on. Or there we go. We'll go ahead and load this. We'll go ahead and load this one up because it'll give me an opportunity to show you the combat system. Or at least it's not completely ideal. But then neither is starting completely from scratch. So, are you going to do this or not? Okay. Game command, I like it. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it anyway. They're abuse. Yeah, honestly, they are. There's a serious case of elder abuse going on there. The guy doesn't even know who he is half the time anymore. The gods got bored. Okay. Now this game here is actually based on an anime. Is actually based on an anime that was reportedly very good. But like Fairy Tail, I haven't watched it. Why would we struggle? Why is this so far important to them? Snark Patrol member number 2 needs to sound off. Or at least unmute himself. I made a decision. Really? Do they do that? Yeah, I know, right? Actually, Bernie was theoretically Bernie was the bigger risk.
Yeah. And they had too much pride to let Tulsi win. They were pissed at Tulsi.
Well, Tulsi might actually have gotten something done.
Yeah.
Right now, they're trying to enact a far left. The Democrats are trying to enact the far left, and that's gonna go. That will not end well.
Yeah.
僕たちが子供たちに与えられるのはたった一つ。恩恵という名のモンスターの力だけ。
Well, on the upside, with Mr. Biden actually being the candidate for president, and Kamala Harris being the vice presidential candidate, both of them must now leave the Senate. They have to resign their Senate seats in order to get there, in order to be able to run.
Maybe that's why they try to get rid of those two people.
No, actually, I find it really interesting. The racist sexist pig, and the cop.
She was a prostitute.
The thing is, they actually refer to her as African American. She's not. She's Jamaican American, which doesn't. And the it seems to me, it sounds like from what I've actually seen, there more of her is native Jamaican than it is black. And in fact, she may not actually have any African American heritage. She doesn't actually have the features for all that much African heritage. And the fun part of it is her family at one point were plantation owners. That kept slaves. And her mother was Indian, and slavery is a very real thing there too. Their caste system, the lowest castes put you in a really fucked up position. While technically free, they're so restricted. They're so restricted in every real way in terms of society that they might as well be born into slavery. Okay, Ji-san. Oh dear, somebody's dreaming. Oh look! That's I wouldn't mind waking up to that once in a while. Oh, she's a goddess. Okay. Belle Cronell, level 1 adventurer. Ooh.
Sorry about that. That was my eye doctor that called.
Ah. Level 1 adventurer. Apparently, level 1 adventurer is a class. The Hestia Familia main goddess. Well, okay. I don't see any other goddesses. Yeah, I have to make level 2 sometime this year. If she's a goddess, how long would her life last? Well, she's identifying as African American and Asian for the purposes of this election. So much so she got an endorsement from Talcum X. Don't get me started on that guy. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That is actually the flip side of it. She's Kamala is a landmine that people blithely walked into. They'd have done better with Stacey Abrams, and her record's even worse. Well, guess what? Talcum X just a few days ago was screaming about how Kamala was the best thing since sliced bread. He was absolutely thrilled that she was the vice presidential pick.
Yep.
All right. Story.
As I said, I'm not the biggest Trump fan, but man, he's like the best option right now. I mean, I have my issues with him, but holy crow, come on, give me some choices here.
Yes, there is. I forget her name off. Rachel Dolezal. Yeah, Stacey Abrams did have that thought. This is not what happened. I'm still expecting Hillary to be able to insert herself into presidential politics in the next year. As president or vice president, I don't think it would matter which. But don't get me started about Bill Clinton. But yeah, no, Barack Obama was apparently heard saying here recently that never to underestimate Joe's ability to fuck things up.
Yeah.
Hi. 今日はもう少し奥まで潜ってみようと思ってます。
そっか。
はい、そりゃもう。
そう。
いいですけど。
冒険者の多くは
Working on the fundamentals.
僕、ちっとも調子に乗ってません。
ベル君、おごりは禁物。復讐は大切なんだからね。それに慣れてきた今こそ。
We'll skip the tutorial. I don't actually need it. The two elven moves.
Yeah,
I know.
じゃあ気をつけてね。
はい。
No, we'll skip the dungeon tutorial too. Come on. Let's go do the thing. Defeat 3 goblins. We're down in here. One Latina who is anti-AOC. Well, you know what? Yes, I do. I did actually note that. I actually said something at the front end of the stream. There was also there was another one in. I don't know what that item is yet. Stop that. Laura Loomer, you're thinking that one black guy. Yeah, no, Byron something or other. I forget his last name. But the woman who's banned for Twitter is Laura Loomer, and yeah.
はい、うまくいきました。
またダンジョンに準備ができたら。
Too bad New York 14 didn't get their heads out of their asses in enough time.
わかりました。
Two goblin tusks, custard potatoes, and matcha powdered potatoes. Oh dear. Alright. Now we know what those things were. Back to the guild. We can skip that. I don't need to know. Alright. Let's try a quest. she's got some recommended here. 6 goblins on the first floor, and 5 goblin horns. I think I might actually have a couple, believe it or not. Let's go ahead and do that one, and we'll go to the next one. Quote from a Pokemon movie. Damn. Oh, nice. I'd like to see Chris Christie go down too. So we're okay. So now this is a wash and repeat. This is a rinse and repeat. Only this time we have twice as many goblins. Right, Teddy Roosevelt riding a moose in a river. Yeah, that was. I've seen pictures of that. And proclaimed you as Super Sale. Oh wow. Okay. And actually, let's not do that yet. I've got some medical herbs, so that'll work. Okay. Back to the house. There's a few things we can do here. The skill sheet. You can make some improvements on what you can do. This is actually increasing hit points.
Cool.
Defense, dexterity, I can increase hit points. And I don't need very much more. I don't need very much more. I got a whole two.
Interesting system they have for the level skill map. Cool.
Dagger skill, sword skill, large sword skill. Ooh. I can talk to her. I don't want to at the moment. Don't have equipment to change, so let's go ahead and go back. So yeah, this is all more or less the same thing. For this, all we have to do is make it to the door to the 5th floor. Now, the first time I tried this, it actually crashed on me trying to get through the 2nd floor. Now, let's play Spot the Bug, because I know it's actually come up.
Okay.
Play the game with me. Spot the Bug.
You're not getting damaged.
Good,
Oh, no.
Sachi. Very good. This is actually a bug that is actually in the game.
So basically, this game doesn't require a cheat engine.
Not at this point. Yeah, somehow or another, there's a elementary bubble. Yes, you can beat on my ass, and I'm just gonna turn around and beat you. Let me finish letting you up before I go on to the next one.
Jeez, you can take a gangbanging and not feel a thing.
Yeah, no shit. What's up with that? And this isn't a tutorial. This is actually a thing that you're supposed to be able to do.
Does the damage ever turn on?
Not that I actually. You know what? I'm kind of. You know, Mr. Crenell here doesn't seem to turn on at all in this respect.
Hopefully they'll fix that.
Well, they probably will, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. But right now, this one here seems to be pretty. This one here is actually just pretty weak overall.
Yeah.
Actually, they're not werewolves. Those are, believe it or not,
Yeah.
those are kobolds, Crypto.
Maybe they left in this feature for game journalists. You know how they complain that easy mode is too difficult.
What? What do they expect? Like this is Dark Souls or something?
To them it is. I'm gonna watch the stream and see the graphics in short detail.
Come on. We're not going to spend a whole lot more time on this, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the visual novel part of it, but the graphic, I kind of like the graphics. They did a good job. The animation seems great.
Well, actually, Bell's animation is a little too long for the type of weapon he's using, which is okay. I mean, I think I'd like, I think it would probably be better off a bit shorter, but
yeah.
Otherwise, graphically, it's really not terrible.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I know there are a lot of people that have made quite a bit about how terrible the art style is. I don't actually object to the super deformed style.
No, I don't mind it at all. I kind of like those little characters. Those little characters look cute to me.
They're actually supposed to.
Yeah. Even the enemies, even though they're supposed to look ugly, they kind of look cute. I'd like to get little figurines of them.
Yeah.
If I could afford it.
Honestly, I don't know anybody that can. And I actually missed out a bit of the dungeon back there, so I'm actually going to have to crawl back that way. Kobold tusks!
Does it only have one type of attack?
What?
Ford.
Yeah.
There is magic, but Mr. Cornell here doesn't seem to have any right now.
Okay. So it's basically kind of Zelda-like. Okay. I was gonna say because with games like this, I kind of like it when there's like both strong and weak attack.
Well, it'd be nice, except we only seem to have one attack, period.
One attack period.
Oh no, there is a strong attack, yeah. It's actually much slower.
Oh, okay. No, that's nice. Because sometimes you like change your attack. Have attack.
Where are you two touching? Come on. Yes, kobolds. You see, actually, the only place where kobolds are actually little lizardy things is in, seems to be in Dungeons and Dragons. Because kobolds are actually a European thing, they're not a Japanese thing. If anybody remembers Record of Lodos War, kobolds were dog-like there too.
D&D changed kobold.
Actually, you're right, they were. And something similar is actually true in Final Fantasy.
Oh,
But
did they?
yes, it is. Final Fantasy 14 especially have they have a type of a kobold that looks like kind of a cross between a dog and a rat. But usually they wear great big helmets. What? Okay, that was a huge sigh there, Sanji. What's up with that?
No reason.
That sigh sounded bigger than that sigh sounded like it was bigger than your head. Did you turn into a South Park Canucka standing on me?
No.
And we're done here. It is now high noon on the left coast of the on the left coast of North America, and we picked up a shitload of skill points there. Most folks seem to have at least a limited amount of agreement on what constitutes a goblin.
Yeah.
They are green and
Goblin.
so and mildly reptilian with long elf-like ears. And you know what? Honestly, if that's not going to help me, that's really not going to help. Let's go with the other one here.
Yeah. Homo.
Back to town. We should be able to see. There's the save.
ゲームデータをセーブするんだね。
All right.
I sure like the first season of this on it. First season was really good.
I might actually think more of it if I watched the anime in question.
Yeah. For those for all the down, he has knows nothing about. And then acts like an expert.
I thought. Oh yeah.
Teasing. Last part I was reading.
All right. So, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Probably. That's usually where the monsters hide. So you just, generally speaking, you want to take girls there, like girls in places like that with a grain of salt. Or in the case of some girls, more like a salt lick. Alright, what was our next which ones did we have we not done yet, Opal?
Just the one I really liked that my mom gets lots of hugs for.
Well, no, there's still two.
And the other one, I'm trying to remember.
Pop-up dungeon
Maybe,
is one.
my brain wiped it out.
Oh, right, Resonance of Fate. All right, let's. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that one here. And again, we're starting from it. We're going to start again for a new game because, again, reasons. That's why. There we go.
I'm having massive problems with your stream here.
Yes, we remember Dobby quite clearly. All right.
Okay, are you showing us anything? Oh, there it goes.
There we go. All right, let's start with Nugum. Opal and I checked this out a little bit last night. And this is actually, as far as I was concerned, one of the worst games ever produced for the PlayStation 3. That they decided to put it back, they decided to remaster it for 4K and put that on Steam. Yeah, it doesn't sit well with me. Way up there. It's called Resonance of Fate. The disc itself was green. Run! My hero! The sad part of it is this is the part that's actually going to get the content ID marker.
So, Yammer to interrupt it.
Yeah, that's about all I can do.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
theoretically, this game is turn-based. I opened my eyes and there is this dude that's got my hand and is trying to, and we are now falling down beyond this clock. Triace is known for some really crazy experiments, though. So now, for the record, Triace was an independent developer firm. Was an independent developer that was taken on by Enix before the merger. So at this point, anything developed by Triace has been through Square Enix's bullshit. Brian, it may remind you of that now. It won't in a few minutes. Not even the first boss. Finishing the first combat is considered a feat. It really is for this game. It most certainly was for the PlayStation 3. Killing your first enemy is actually an achievement. An achievement you're actually going to fucking work for. 1 year and several months later, after they jumped off of a very high tower. I want to know how they're still breathing because, generally speaking, it's not the fall that gets you; it's the sudden stuff at the end.
Yeah. Because if you go into orbit, you're eternally falling anyways.
Yeah.
Until you accelerate it up.
Well, until you get decelerated enough to lose your orbit.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think they generally measure when you leave Earth's gravity is when pretty much everything else dominates over the Earth, because theoretically there's only two objects in the universe and you're 16 billion light years apart, still haven't really included each other.
For all we know, we're all grains in Opal's jar. Okay.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, they're traveling at terminal velocity is exactly that. Terminal.
Yeah.
Don't get me started about this crazy hex system they've got going on.
Konnichiwa.
Yes, we already know. Alright, moving on.
Yo! Yo!
Rainy Bridge is over here, and we have no energy hexes, so we're gonna have to get into a scrap here just to get one. On your ass, dude.
これでどう？
I might actually win this one. Oh, I did win. Yay! 3 energy hexes, that's a place to start. Still better than, yeah, I hear you. I'm actually starting to wonder because these guys are kind of messed up right now.
Yeah, you seem to be winning.
Well, okay. They did change that. We got our hit points back after.
Maybe they go down with difficulty.
Well, it is the thing that got changed.
Well, that might make the game better.
And this is. Oh yeah, no, this is where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Okay then. Apparently that was all I had to do. There's another encounter up a little further. Alright, let's check some details.
Yeah. I mean, the combat's easy to understand, but I'm trying to get the rest of the game here. Like that thing you did on the map, I'm trying to figure out the point of that.
Alright, you talk to you real quick. Yes, I'll take your shit. Here's the city, and there's the lift. Oh wow, I made it there in one piece? What the hell? There's the guy I'm looking for.
Oh.
Yeah, they did actually soften this game up a bit from its original format.
After a thumb up.
Okay, there is the story space.
What's that you're doing on the map right now? What does that do?
I'm trying to restore power. I'm trying to restore power to the area in question. And
Oh,
we
okay.
do that with things called energy hexes. The thing is, I've never actually seen this event. Okay, see you in a minute.
難しいことはない。破損にだけ気をつけて届けてもらえればそれでいい。
了解。だがあんたも気をつけてくれ。その手首、何かあったら俺たちが困る。神様から授かった大事な体なんだろう。
そうだったな。
Attaché case, whatever the hell that's gonna be. I have no idea what's in it. The sad part of it is that I think this is about as far as the game as I've ever been. My thinking is that it won't be impossible, Opal. I know when I played the PlayStation 3 version of this game, it was really bad.
It was a pipe dream?
Huh?
It was a pipe dream?
I paid money for that game. I paid really good money for that game, and I grabbed the disc and flung it across the room, and then was very tempted to snap it with my foot. It was about to go under some big stumpy boots, and I realized that that's a lot of money that I wasn't going to get back.
Yeah.
What the hell is Zenith? And what's with the girl and her? Never mind. You know what? I almost don't want to know. Alright. Where the hell am I going? Okay. Why don't you stay out of that area? Alright. Mission memos. Awaiting report. What? And Chandelier. I don't know where the hell is Chandelier? Way? Maybe it's up above. Oh, good. Hello, nighttime. It's Duncan Zell. Ah!
Shikashi, これは本当に僕のでしゅか？
証明するには強い光と
なんですかこれは？
俺
ゲットですよ。
これが証拠です。納得できましたか？
納得感激大感謝ですよ。あなたは僕の女神様でしゅ。ああ、夢は叶うんですね。
Well, it's supposed to be a bloody fortune.
I see.
これにてお仕事完了。
$25 grand. Yeah, that's a stack and a half of fat cash.
Wow, yeah.
Okay then. That's elevator level 2, level 1. Jean Paul's Manor, okay. Actually, there's another. Well, we'll come back later. Wait, I just screwed that up, didn't I? I did. I screwed it up.
Probably.
Well, there's another open request for the maid.
とても綺麗な石だったけど、あんなに感動するものなの？
この世界には自分のためだけに用意された石があるんだとさ。手に入れたら幸せになれるって伝承もあったはずだ。
あれが？それはロマンチックな話ね。
Yes, it's a story.
自分だけの天頂の星って。
自分だけの天頂の星。
The hell is that?
だがご覧の通り、夢を金で買おうとするやつだけが
I
手
don't
に
know. I
入
have
る
to
の
wait
が
for
現
some
実
up on the screen.
夢は叶えられない人たちが作り出すもの。
さあ、どうだろうな。
Crypto's with me on that. Ah!
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
Somebody sure likes the ugly one.
Wait, what? Oh, apparently I can't save here. I haven't seen a save point yet. Save! Woot!
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, it's very much like that. Alright then. So, just gonna click this magic X button right here, which does work, funnily enough. That game was actually running at just about 45, 50 frames per second for a game that I think is actually does not, well, the original ran at 30 frames a second, so I suppose that's okay. All right, one last game for you folks, and then we'll figure out which games are good and which are not. Now, this is the full version of a game we've talked about before. That's right.
Lovely.
Humble Games.
I love this game. This
Whoa.
game got a
And
this
of course
game
it
got a
pops
mother
up
of white
too.
hugs.
Did we actually get the capture? That's fucking loud.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, we are getting captured. Good. I don't know why I've been doing that.
Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Let's blow. Not full screen. There we go. Much better. And we're getting a nice clean 60 frames out of this, even in gorgeous mode. So, let's go with that. Okay.
Yeah, no, this game was not demanding at all.
What?
This game was not demanding at all.
No, it's not doing. It's actually doing a lot better than some of the others. Controls, keybinds, time controls, click and drag, all that nice crap. Fine, let's go. We're out. Now, how are we doing for the? Can't sleep, creepy faces. Damn, Crypto. I don't. Well, okay, yeah, some of them were that bad. How would you create a character? And the modding tools have actually been already been turned on.
Don't go into creation. You'll be in there forever.
All right.
Okay, guys, this stream's gonna be an extra hour long.
Okay.
But just to warn you, you can't use custom characters, or at least I haven't figured out a way. You can't use custom characters until you get to a certain point. Just to warn you.
There you go. That's better. What? A Keck telescope. Oh dear. Okay.
Yep. Lots of configuration to do, as I said. The stream's going to go over by at least half an hour to an hour.
Nah, we're actually going to go ahead and do this.
But the customization
The hunt is over.
are just awesome. Now I wish I could draw. I really wish I could draw well.
Okay. So how do I get out of this now, Opal? I made menu.
Yeah, in the upper right corner, I think there's an.
There we go. You bastards. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I told you to check to see to make sure you have to do the tutorial again.
We'll see if this is actually much. We'll see what they've actually changed. Yes, you are. You are absolutely a dingbat. Squirrel said, "Don't listen." Yes, because he's a dingbat. Alright, let me do a thing here. Because that typing sounds a little on the loud side. There we go. We can skip the tutorial.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Pretty good idea. Oh my god. Oh.
To those called gamers, life drowns you in challenges, and yet you seek out more in games.
That's John Delancey.
Some would think you're seeking refuge from the world's problems, but escapism is most dangerous when you actually need to escape, isn't it? You and I both know that's not what this is. You seek these challenges because you're bored with reality, and I'm here to remedy that in one way or the other.
You gonna spick this guy?
Who or what I am is not important. What I do is important.
Do tell.
Mankind is an ungraded test, and I'm holding the red pen.
Ooh.
And I will grade you on your greatest strengths, creativity and determination.
Meh.
You will learn that the difference between fact and fiction is the power to decide
Yes,
which
it is, Mr.
which.
Crypto.
This power I grant to you, so bring your mightiest heroes, most powerful legends, saltiest streamers, and dankest memes.
Ooh, you want a salty streamer? I'm gonna get you, John.
I await you atop my tower.
Okay.
Worry not. I threaten no violence. You may lose as often as you'll tolerate. However, when I win, and I will win, your creativity shall be my trophy. Without it, humanity is surely doomed to a dim end.
Yeah, yeah.
But no pressure. After all, it's just a game.
Achievement sticker unlocked. Woohoo. Okay. Can I use it myself? I'll use it.
Ah, come on! One more round!
Okay, what the hell is this and why is it? Ooh. Rule. Okay, fine. What is this?
There's really no point to my A stone standing in a field is worth 100 lying on a mountain.
Fighting?
I may worship a tree.
I've worked with better, but not many.
What is this?
This is a high-stakes game.
Shall I dance?
Even overclocked, I am one cool computer.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, I know, right?
I love this game. I love this game.
We'll do the chill version. Why not?
Yeah. I'm aware I picked the chill version too.
It was like a newly constructed ancient building, if that makes sense. It really doesn't, but that's okay. Hey, Dingbat, what's up? You and your popsicle stick. I am merely the digital rights manager. Okay. Dungeon resources manager. Okay. And waste time here with you. Oh. Wouldn't it be heights and not depths? I think we're supposed to be climbing the tower. Dungeon. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this chunk because we didn't see this one before. This is a loading screen because cool beans and sauerkraut.
Trust the axe.
Food. Let's loop around outside and see what we got. Oh, there's something. Imps and manticores. That's a 1 to 5 characters, the dungeon will scale up to compensate. Oh, here. Right. Alright. Okay. Oh!
The elements do my bidding. Effort is the magic of man. I wonder if I'm lost.
elven eyes have seen much suffering. I go where I am needed. I like to keep my friends close.
He's a kobold. Ow. That's probably nothing.
Then we feast.
Oh crap, I screwed this up, didn't I? Oh yeah, I screwed this up.
This beats rowing.
Bring my bones to Sacrestone.
Order of operations meant that I had that I was going to screw this up. Oh dear.
Murphy's Law and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, this one wasn't too hard to. And anyways, if you lose one character in a battle, you'll get them back.
Good doesn't mean you don't die.
Okay, now I get it.
Tread lightly.
It's now officially over.
Oh, trust the axe. This beats rowing. Oh, it's more fun when they run. Look into my beard.
Look into my what? Holy
Beard.
crap. Dude, I heard him. I just wasn't
Who
sure I
needs
wanted
saving?
to. Well, that's good for you, isn't it?
I go where I am needed. Take some risks.
I'll be honest, I'm a wee bit lost. This beats rowing.
Well, that ended badly.
Odin will be pleased.
Honor the dead by putting their gear to use.
Okay.
and then you sell that. You just drag it up into the, yeah. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong stream.
Ouch! I'm not used to all this darkness.
I love to raid.
Oh, who needs saving?
Long have I watched man. Trust the axe. If I can catch you, you're mine. There's a storm on that horizon. Taranis, I invite you. I tread the path need tutors.
These elven eyes have seen much suffering. Don't go too far.
Damn it, now I want to play this game.
I love to raid. Hey ho!
Where is my hat?
By the flames of Belgrade.
We're down here. You're down here.
Let me show you how to do some real damage.
We shall make the gods take note.
Hey, a berserkini. Cool.
Allow me.
There, it's mine. I licked it.
You can always, by the way, you can always, if you want to give it to somebody specific, you can always tag them up to the person who do it too.
You're in the mud, dude. Let's try it. Let's try that again.
I said, when you get those items,
yeah,
you don't have to just click. You can actually drag it up to the person you want to equip it. Sometimes it'll be beneficial to it. Yeah.
Loot their shit. She knows murder hobo 101. Kill the enemy, loot their shit, and see if any of it's valuable.
Yep.
I would actually not be. I would actually be very interested to see John Delancey playing as Tom Servo. That would be hilarious. All right.
When's the feast?
Ugh. Could you clean this off for me, please?
All right. I think we're actually going to be okay with the idea of getting the hell out of here, believe it or not.
I'm not used to all this.
Okay, that's fine.
Trust.
How frequently does this thing save, Opal?
Right, I know every time you complete something, other than that, I don't know. As far as I know, it told me from, every time you complete something.
First we fight, then we feast. Ah, come on! One more
And that goes in here. Every stage you make, it saves. So.
Okay. Because we're actually running out of time now. Right.
I might go an additional 10 minutes before I go to the desire to play this game.
Here comes the males. On to the next fight.
All right, we're done here. Now, how do I get out of here again? Back to the main menu, Mr. Opal Dragon. How do I get there from here?
Hit escape. Try escape. I'm trying to remember how I got out. There we go. Save and exit to desktop.
There we go. Save and exit to the desktop. Outstanding. So, certainly I've seen worse. We've got a couple minutes here. Which one is which? Which game that we were looking at today is the good, the bad, the ugly, and the what the unholy fuck? So let's
well,
start.
I can already tell you that Resonance of Fate is going to be the unholy fuck.
Okay.
I don't know. The first, what was the name of the first game again? I'm trying to think of what it was called. The
Mortal Shell.
Mortal Shell, yeah.
Mortal Shell. Yeah.
Speak up, Opal. I can't hear you.
It was a toss-up between Mortal Shell and Resident Fate there.
Residents of Fate. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have. So is there some sort of? How about you? How about you guys? You guys in the chat can cooperate. Can jump in too. I approve. Okay. What? All right. Okay, let's go from the other one. Which one is good?
Yeah. Of course you're going to be biased there, Opal.
Opal actually likes
Anime girls.
Which? Oh.
No. Actually, that'd be my second pick. The first one's going to be the one that gave my mom lots of hugs.
Yeah. Pop-up dungeon. I think I think I can agree with that, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I think I can agree with that. Believe it or not. I think I can agree with that. Believe it or not. I think I can agree with that. 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 I think I can agree with
Yeah, I agree with that.
Pop-up dungeon is just kind of the way it is, and John Delancey as the wizard actually made that game much better.
Yeah.
I
did like it. Oh, sorry.
There are circumstances in which John Delancey cannot save a game, Quantum Conundrum, but in this case, that went pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Crypto.
Yep.
Pickup Girl. Oh, I was going to say Pickup Girl was okay, but it was buggy, and I'm not a big fan of the visual novel storytelling.
Okay, so we've got the good. Because I'm inclined to agree with Crypto and Opal here. Let's go for the bad next.
Bad.
Which one was bad?
The bad has to be has to go to Mortal Shell by default because it's
yeah.
Well, we still got two steps down from there.
Oh, 2 steps? Okay, so bad is not the second worst? Okay.
No, bad is not the second worst. Bad is second best, actually.
Bad is second best. Then I'll put picking up girls in a dungeon. Because it was buggy, and I'm not a big fan of the anime. Not the anime. The visual novel style of storytelling.
Well, to be honest with you, most RPGs do exactly that thing. I'm afraid I'm going to have to vote with Crypto here. Because, yes, Mortal Shell isn't exactly what I call great. But then I'm not sure how much of that was my machine being all wonky and the game itself just bleh. Although theoretically we could actually swap out the ugly. We could put Mortal Shell in the ugly category because, well, it's a Dark Souls game. It's a Dark Souls game, and therefore it's going to be ugly.
Right.
But I think we're gonna go with bad. The mechanic, having a tutorial at the front end of that, not a bad plan, but it is going to get some of the folks that have an absolute love for the way Dark Souls operates. That's going to annoy a few folks. The fact that it doesn't run well on my machine didn't help it any. Despite the fact that the recommended spec for that game was an i7. And yes, I have one of those. In fact, it was supposed to be able to run on one of the. It's supposed to be able, and the recommend is to run on an older i5. So, hooray for optimization. Something in the code there something in the code is eating clock cycles or something. I don't know what the hell it is, but when you're eating more than half of that processor chip, we got a problem. Either my hardware is just too fracking old. See the critter on the upper right above. Yes, by the way, I changed it. I figured if I was gonna do a big ask, it might as well be for what I need to build another machine. Rather than VR kit, which would be almost as expensive and still not solve the other problems I've got. All right, what do we got for ugly then?
I gotta be honest with you, Croc. You could basically swap out the girls' game with Mortal Shell, and we could basically call it a day.
Yeah, no. Mortal Shell's already got its spot. not technological. It's not great in those terms. So we're down to Resonance of Fate and picking up girls in dungeons.
Ooh. Don't make me make that choice, Croc. Don't you dare.
Because I'm putting Resident in the last slot.
Yeah.
Oh God, that.
Yeah. So did Crypto a little bit ago, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to agree with him.
Yeah.
Yes, they made.
I'm sorry.
Yes, they toned down the difficulty. No, it's actually not. It's actually otherwise. It's not any better. It's really not. And it is way too easy to get your ass hacked apart. The previous edition was much more unforgiving, but it still makes me want to climb fucking walls.
Right.
And yeah, as far as the ugly goes, yeah, it's picking up girls in a dungeon is, well, the dungeon bits are pretty, kinda.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with visual novel style storytelling. That's completely okay by me.
Yeah, it's fine.
But the combat mechanics for dungeon just are just not helping me here.
Yeah. It's kind of
Never mind that it has no actual controller support, and rather than add controller support to the game somehow, they push us off onto Steam's configurator.
Ooh.
And yes, Opal, I would rather play that. I agree with you here, but but if you want to use a controller, the control surfaces are really fucking obnoxious.
Yeah.
And if you try and use mousey keyboard, it's WASD that for your inventory, your action buttons are down directly below that ZXCV.
Yeah.
And you're moving around by means of the arrow keys. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
and if you want to use the individual party member skills, it's Q or E, because you could have up to 2 people with you. Or if you want to use the heroes, it's Q and E.
Oh, wow.
When they have those skills, or you have those party members. So, and if you miss, you wind up using items that you would otherwise need. The no damage bug, that's a thing that needs to be fixed. Because with effectively infinite hit points, it's boring. I can stand there and let them wail on me all fracking day. 50 hit points. You know, I got 48 hit points to start with. What am I doing here? If I can't,
exactly.
If there's no way to make me dead, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
And those are the things that would qualify. Things like that would qualify girls in the dungeon in the ugly category. Residents of
right.
Whilst again they did turn down the difficulty a bit. It's still shit on a stick. It's a shit sandwich, and not just a shit sandwich, it's a soggy shit sandwich. I will probably play it, but you have to completely to get all the achievements. You're going to have to play the game completely through, front to back, twice.
Yeah.
At a minimum. So
the problem with this list,
get ready, achievement hunters. You got a long slog with this one.
Yeah. But as I say, the problem with this list is you put you put 3 incompetent games with 1 competent one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Mortal Shell is actually incompetent. I do know that it's not my style of game, and it never has been. Not that I can't play those games. It's that sometimes super controller tricks just make me want to beat people over the head with a stick. Dark Souls games tend to do that, and even where they don't, it's more difficult than it needs to be.
Right.
I am actually going to hold any real judgment of that, of Mortal Shell, until I can get in and start playing it without XSplit running, and that will may help chase the maxed out CPU thing away. And if by some chance that it does not, I will come back and report. Girls in a Dungeon does actually need to be fixed. There are some serious problems with it. Girls in a Dungeon, as is, if I had to grade it, on a percentile scale, probably about 45. It works. It doesn't. It's not terrifyingly crashy, but it's not helping itself with some of the stuff. Especially if you take issues with a lack of this thing called an auto attack, and or have hands that cramp up quite a bit. And yes, the other side of that is $45 fracking dollars.
Yeah,
come on,
that's
guys.
Let's
get this. Let's go back. Let's go back. Get the bugs fixed. Get it ready for prime time, and then come back and see me. Seriously. I'm going to put out another shell for even equal 2. If you are an actual adult, it's not hard. It's not hard on system resources in any way, shape, or form. The news story is actually kind of cute. Yeah, pretty much. And you're only gonna do the first chapter. You can finish it in a couple of hours. That is free on Steam. Go get it. If you're over 18, if you're under 18, then I don't want to hear it. I will not accept responsibility for you pissing off your parents. That is all.
Yeah.
Never mind to even get onto the game page. You have to lie to onto the age of 18. You have to lie to Steam. So there. $45 is a bit pricey, and I think I seem to recall hearing something about it may have been touched up, so to speak. All right, we're gonna wrap this up, guys.
Yeah.
Right then, you guys know where all of those are. Mortal Shell is $30 on the Epic Game Store if you really want to torture yourself, and I know there are a bunch of players that will. I say go for it. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in a Dungeon, or to try to pick up Girls in a Dungeon? Currently runs $45 on Steam. Resonance of Fate was, how much was that one anyway? I don't remember off the top of my head. That is a $35 game for you, if you really want to torture yourself. And Popup Dungeon is normally $25 if memory serves. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It is $25 at this time. So there we go. The only one that's not available on Steam is Mortal Shell, and you can deal with that or not as you see fit. All right. So I think that's going to do it for us today. Between now and the next time we see you, be safe, be sane.
And let's make games popping up awesome again.
Script, Opal, script.
Bye-bye.
Folks. All right, then. Seizure. Nope, that's not the. God damn it. Get over here, window. There we go. All right. Seizure, folks.